Hey guys, welcome to another of my videos and podcasts. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this or listen to this, whichever is better for you and works out better for you guys. I've been thinking, right, I went to sleep very calm last night, woke up today, I tried to get as much sleep as I could. However, there was just one idea that kept coming back to my head. I was watching Home Alone last night with my family, and that's a very 90s movie, good movie, a lot of happiness into the movie, and just the fact that it's a kid in his house by himself, a very early age, and he has to overcome a lot of challenges and become, how can I say this? And he had to become something else, step into another mindset and everything. It just made me think how when I was growing up, sadly, instead of having a life that was gonna teach me and make me just become stronger and become something else, I used to pray that my life was easier, that I didn't have any struggles and didn't have any worries or anything to really get me out of my comfort zone. To be honest, I believe in God. Grew up in a Christian home, evangelical. I don't really know the difference, honestly. To me, if you believe in God, you believe in God. But it's very different a lot of parts of the world. So evangelical home, Christian home, everything I learned is like you have an issue, just pray. However, that I feel made me weak. That I think didn't let me grow because I always wanted for comfort. I always wanted for easy life. I didn't want it to get out of my comfort zone, get out into a situation that was tough, a situation that I was gonna have a hard time. And through the years, I have learned problems are what makes you or break you. The problems in your life are what teaches you the most. And being resourceful is what you learn from those kind of situations. Just asking God to make my life easier was a big mistake. If I could go back, I would actually be like, no, let me go through this. I need to learn so I can become stronger. I can have some lessons and I can become a better person. I think I was a reflection of the people I grew up with, family members, siblings, and stuff like that. Because in my household, I grew up just with, you don't want any issues. You want to have a good, steady life, a life that it's easy. However, I don't want to really throw rocks at anybody or just blame people because it's my own life, it's my fault. I made these decisions. However, I grew up with that mindset. Easy life, better life. However, through the years, I'm learning. You have an issue, you fix it, and you be more resourceful. Your skill levels goes up. It's like a video game, right? The more you do missions, the more skills, the more health, the more you learn about it. And that was a big mistake I actually did. And I hurt myself in the sense that I didn't grow, I didn't expand. My knowledge got just limited to whatever I knew, the people I knew. If a problem came around, I sometimes would leave it alone, didn't take care of it. I got stuck for many years in that mindset. I got stuck just with that. And that didn't let me grow. That just put a stop in a lot of potential I could have. And now I'm just trying to, just go hard in that sense. If it is a problem, it doesn't matter what it is. I try to take it head on. It's difficult sometimes because if you haven't been in that position, it makes you think a lot. It gets you worried. However, those kind of things are what are gonna push you to learn, have a better mindset, and just step forward. Once you realize that you can take care of a lot of things. Problems sometimes are problems, let's be honest. But sometimes they teach you a big lesson in life. They teach you things that you need, to grow. You need to overcome obstacles so you can acquire new skills. Skills are so important in this world. What I can relate to is just reading and writing. If you don't get good at it, it's just a really bad thing for your future. In every job, you're gonna need reading and writing, basics of math. But if kid, you're not pushed to learn those, you're not challenged to learn those, if you don't have quiz or tests in school and they don't have grades that you have to actually be in the range of it, you're not gonna do good. And that means it's your own future, So that's a big thing I am seeing as of my age now. And one thing I have to teach my son, there's gonna be problems and you're gonna have to take care of them. And I'll be here to help you. However, don't run away from them. Problems are opportunities to grow, opportunities to see who you are. Problems are opportunities to see who you are, what are you made of. And I'm not talking about go start some dumb stuff either. I'm talking about life problems, issues. Best thing I can say is I started having issues with my car. Right, I could have just leave it alone, take it to a mechanic. I look what the issues could be, and I solved the problems myself because I wanted to learn. I wanted to see if something happened, if I could take care of it, if they are simple enough that I don't have to miss work or have to just sacrifice time because mechanics are always busy. And it was very simple. I did it, and it's something that made me grow. Now I'm like, okay, my mind thinks this. I didn't see a problem just as a problem. You gotta see it as a solution too. It's a solution that is gonna help you grow, think different. Now I like helping people, so whenever they have a problem with their car, we research, and if it's something that we can do, we do it. Changing a bulb light, changing something, or just fixing anything. It's just if you're resourceful, that builds your skill set. Of course, at first you might fail. Most of the time, you fail, but that's what teaches you. Life is a beautiful teacher. It's always trying to push you to the next level, trying to have you do more in life so you can become just better and more of a beautiful soul. And I feel a lot of people that don't have these challenges, they get so comfortable that sometimes I feel they don't see how beautiful the world is because they are always in their bubble wrap, just protected, and sometimes you have to be uncomfortable, like I said before. And I feel I'm using that word too many times. However, sometimes it's just what you need to get better in every aspect of your life, and you feel so accomplished after you fix a problem, you take care of things. It's just, there's a feeling that you can't really compare that makes you just happy. It gives you a lot of satisfaction, and it's something that you can't really acquire any other way, just by fixing things. And it's every day you gotta keep fixing things. Every day you gotta think from your personal life, family life, or work life. And those things depends how you take them on. That can make you or break you. It can make you into a leader. It can make you a better thinker. It can make you into a better speaker. It can help you just build your character. So it can just build you up, just like somebody's just chiseling your life, and it's yourself. And that's what gives a whole shape to your life. Even the way you talk, the more you talk to people, the better it is. You get skills, you get to know people, you see. So every person has a different personality. It's very important that you are able to have a connection with different people. You don't want to hurt people's feelings. You want to see the world how they see it so you can help them understand them. And I think sales brings you to that point. It's hard, man. It's hard. Sales is very difficult. You have to be patient. You have to learn how to think on your feet, understand, and be honest. If you don't know something, why fake it? And that's a problem, I feel. A lot of people, they just want to sell without really caring. You will not do good in the long run. However, I'm just shifting from all this, but sales gives you a whole skill set of thinking on your feet, trying to fix or find solutions, for a person, answers, and reaching out to people. And it's been a very good skill set that it has built me. Now I'm like, I use it in my personal life. Like, I don't have this answer. How can I get it? Who can I reach that knows it? What can I do to acquire it, So it's solving a problem. It's always steps. You gotta find the problem. You gotta find what can solve the problem or who can solve the problem. You gotta find what way you can fix the problem, and that fixing can come to contacting different people. So it builds a whole skill set in your brain. It builds like a like a map of things how you're supposed to do it. You can't just take something apart and not pay attention how it goes. You know, you when I take things apart, the best thing I learn is you take pictures. Every piece you take, how it looks before and how it's supposed to look at the end, because you don't want to just take everything apart, lose all the screws. That's what life is, you know. Every problem you're gonna have to dissect it, look into it, and see how you fix it. That's a beautiful thing. It's hard. Sometimes it brings you to your knees. It makes you just have a hard time and a hard day. However, at the end of it, you'll feel you acquire a lot more. It's stressful sometimes, but take challenges head on and don't let life just give you challenges and don't take them and do them, you know? It's like a video game. That's the way you gotta see it. You won't respawn in this one, but acquire much knowledge as you can by just taking head on anything. You're always gonna need help. That's not something that is out of this world. Just appreciate who helps you, and that person sometimes will give you a lot more knowledge. That's why talk to people and listen to people is a very important one. So it's been 14 minutes of me ranting about this one. So I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot to me you listen to this, and I really gotta go back to that. Don't pray for an easy life. Just go and get as much knowledge as you want, because an easy life, it won't make you. It actually will break you. So thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.